सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक। एंड दोस्तों, वो आखिरी, ऑल्दो इट इज 2 weeks लेट, बट वो मोमेंट आ ही गया है where we are now going to have the finals of Champions Showdown 2.0. Let me quickly show you the list of players who participated. तो दोस्तों, 8 लोग ने खेला, but we finally have our two finalists, Saurabh and Chaitanya, who are now going to play the finals of Champions Showdown 2.0. And yeah, I mean, let me ask both the players how excited they are for the tournament, like for the finals. चैतन्य ने पहले विवेक भाई को हराया, फिर तपेस्नु को हराया और फाइनल्स में पहुंचे. सौरभ first beat Shubham, and then he beat Pawan, and now he's in the final. So this is the chart, as you can see. Saurabh versus Pawan. दोस्तों, हमने poll भी setup कर दिया. Who do you think is going to win? So, and who are you rooting for? So go and cast your vote for your favorite player. And now let us quickly talk to the players how excited they are for the finals.
Yeah, so what time say we were waiting and finally the day has come, right? So uh, excited तो ठीक है उतना ही but yeah, I'm looking forward to the games. So yeah, playing games is more important I think. So और opponent भी बड़े stronger हैं इस बार तो the games will be fun I guess.
और चैतन्य भाई.
I'm little bit excited, or I will say I also scared because my opponent is a little bit higher than me. I don't know what will happen.
भाई टेंशन की बात है नहीं यार, बस एंजॉय करो. एंड दोस्तों, our tournament has gone international because Chaitanya now stays in Canada. So dosto, and Saurabh is in India. So our tournament is international. In the finals, we have one person who's residing in India and the other he's residing in Canada. और दोस्तों, मेरे साथ जुड़े हैं कुशल बोरा जी, जिसको आप सब जानते होंगे. कुशल भाई, how excited are you for the finals, and who do you think, if you had to pick one? It's a tough call, but
I'm very excited, and I have seen both of them playing. If I will go have to, if I have to go with one, I will go maybe with Saurabh Joshi because I have seen him more playing. But yes, rating is just a number. अभी हमने देखा ओलंपियाड में कैसे अनिश गिरी एक 300 कम रेटेड अराउंड प्लेयर से हार गए, तो रेटिंग डजंट मैटर. डे की बात होती है. ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर डे इवन no, like Chaitanya can defeat Sourabh 6-0, 7-0 on a particular day. Sourabh can defeat Chaitanya 6-0, 7-0. So that's it, and all the best to both the players. The best fun.
yeah, I completely agree with Kushal. There is no favorite. Yesterday, Ivanchuk beat Wesley So. Anton Korbov beat Ray Robson. So, anything can happen in chess. Even the best of the best can lose. So, with that, I would like to wish all the players best of luck, Saurabh and Chaitanya. This is, the fight for chess.com diamond membership. The winner gets diamond membership, the loser gets platinum membership. It's a win-win situation for all, but I'm sure that both the players will play hard and go for the win. So, guys, without wasting much time, let's just wish both the players luck. And whenever they are ready, the stage is yours. You can challenge each other, and we are going to enjoy the games. And Kushal will give us some insights. हालांकि हम इन लोग से काफी लो रेटेड है, सो हम क्या ही insights देंगे, but we will try our best to bring you the games.
Yes. सौरभ जी, आप भेज रहे हैं, मैं भेजूँ आपको?
वेट आप भेज दो मेरे को. आप भेज दो.
अरे कोई बात नहीं.
So guys, the first segment 5+1 शुरू होगा. तो tournament, sorry, yeah, tournament का format is the same जैसे कि it's been throughout. Yeah, have you challenged each other? दोस्तों, the players are trying to figure out some कुछ technical glitch हुआ होगा. They are trying to challenge each other, and while they try to challenge, जितने भी लोग देख रहे हो, do let us know whom are you supporting. Go and participate in the poll. Saurabh Joshi versus Chaitanya. This is the finals of Champions Showdown 2.0, and you can look at this chart how they reached the finals. No, Chaitanya did not have an easy way to the finals. He had to defeat Vivek in the quarterfinals, followed by Tapesnu. And even the path was not easy for Saurabh as well. He first had to defeat Shubham in the quarterfinals, and then he had to defeat Pavan to make it to the finals. And now we have Saurabh, who was actually the top seed. So when you're the top seed, there's always some pressure to perform. And टॉप सीड ने परफॉर्म किया और फाइनल्स तक पहुंचे हैं एंड अभी लेट अस सी गेम शुरू हुए कि नहीं हाँ गाइस द गेम्स हैव स्टार्टेड बोथ द प्लेयर्स वी कैन सी अब म्यूट में चले गए हैं दे कैन नॉट हियर अस एनी मोर लेट अस क्विकली लुक एट व्हाट हैपेंड इन द फर्स्ट गेम दिस इज द I don't know. I mean, what opening is this? I don't know. Chess.com
I
tells
guess
us
कुछ कुछ बी से स्टार्ट होता है लाइक
it's okay. Like, it's a normal Kings Indian defense setup जो आ गया है हमारे पास. And this is the live board right now. I mean, close to 15 moves have been played. And this is the position right now. Kushal Bora, I think, pretty normal stuff, yeah. Like so far, no major surprises.
yeah, but if I have to choose a position, I will go with black because like black's knight are quite active and like black can always push. Like I always like the idea of g5 and you know
दोस्तों
that.
कुशल जी ने बोला उसको ब्लैक के नाइट्स पसंद थे एंड द ब्लैक वन ऑफ द नाइट्स इन द सेंटर हैज बीन ट्रेडेड फॉर द बिशप अभी क्या लगता है कुशल अभी तो आपके नाइट्स तो गए आई मीन आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दिस मूव f3 बट व्हाइट हैज गुड सेंटर एंड स्पेस है व्हाइट के पास दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सीइंग ओवर हियर
But still, I find black position better because I can push g5, knight h5, and then f5. I like the pushing idea. You know,
So guys, Kushal यहाँ पे बोल रहा है that he will push his pawns, he will get the knight to h5. Let's see. दोस्तों
and even
सौरभ
knight.
जोशी is 2100, कुशल is 1600. देखते हैं 2100 1600 की बात सुनता है कि नहीं. Of course guys, I don't think वो ऐसा खेलने वाले हैं, but you never know. But what ideas does white have? This pawn on a4 is kind of weak, so knight is stuck over here. क्या लगता है
On
आपको? I mean,
coming by
how do you
playing
play as
b3.
white?
See, if I would have been white, I would have traded first maybe, or and then king f2. I would
Okay,
have come.
now I think his plan is simple. You want to just trade off stuff, trade this, and just try to win a pawn. Yeah, and of course, Saurabh does see that, and he offers. Okay, what now? No, guys, this is going to go into an endgame. क्या लगता है? Will white trade off the queens? Guys, if the queens is traded, and with same color bishops, we are actually in for a very interesting endgame over here. And looking at this position, both the players are above 2000. So we can have a great endgame over here, a great endgame lined up for all our viewers. Kushal, क्या लगता है? This endgame, who do you think
I guess
is?
the endgame will go in favor of I guess it will go in favor of white only because the pawns
I
are on
mean,
b6 and c5, so the black bishop can come on bishop
yeah. So
e7.
guys, Kushal is saying that this endgame might be slightly favorable for white because whenever you see a pawn chain, you should attack it from the base. तो यहाँ पे d6 because it's on a dark square, that's why कुशल जी बोल रहे हैं कि ये बिशप कभी ना कभी ये पॉन्स पे अटैक कर सकता है like
And even knight
immediately.
e4 and even knight e4 is a good move here. Like after supporting the knight from like pushing b3 and all, knight e4
Okay, you
with
cannot go
not
knight
knight
e4 now
off.
because b3 is
First
falling.
first b3 then knight e4. Okay, he has
Okay.
played f5.
But I think that this position is kind of very equal. I think you just get your king out. Maybe now even king to d3 is a plan. I think black would want to take his knight out, but where is the future? That is what. ये घोड़ा को आप कहाँ ले जाओगे? I mean, does the knight come over here and start attacking these pawns? So over here, Kushal, एक चीज बताओ. I mean, see, I'm not that strong. I know आप भी उतने strong हो नहीं. But over here in such positions, आप like let's say कि two knights. I mean, let's say the knight and bishop is traded. So would the knight be a better piece or the dark square bishop? ये एक question है मेरे दिमाग में.
See, if the game is play on both sides, the bishop is always better. They say, but I still say the bishop will be better.
Yeah, अभी I like this move bishop d2. I mean, you are threatening this pawn. अभी इसको ऐसे बंद कर दिया है. So अभी what I think is that you should never capture this. बिकॉज अगर ये ऐसे आपने ट्रेड कर लिया देन ये जो बिशप है वो ये सारे पॉन्स को अटैक कर सकता है. दिस इज व्हाट आई फील दैट दैट लेट्स से
I guess white should play b3 here and free his knight, like b3.
yeah,
Maybe.
this move is also very common. Now see यहाँ पे like as black I would never want to take this. And you know
No,
what? I think that yeah, the knight has come out. He's offered him a pawn, but अभी उसका d6 pawn जा रहा है. So now this is a question for how does black continue? He has given this check. Now the king will probably come back to okay, ये pawn मर रहा था, तो ये pawn बचाया. Now this pawn is falling, this pawn is falling, but the problem is you can take both the pawns, but आपको भी d6 and b7 starts falling. So it is still the game is still very open. You cannot take any of the pawns. अगर आपने ये pawn लेते हो, then white suddenly starts winning because this pawn falls, this pawn falls, and the knight just becomes a monster. So यहाँ पे क्या करना चाहिए? Do you take the c4 pawn? Now you're defending this. And knight c4 was played, b3 played immediately, kicking the knight off, and now you start attacking his pawns. Knight d2 can be played, and yeah, this position can be. This position is black is now just a pawn up. Kushal, I mean, this was a nice tactic over here. कि आपने पहले ये pawn लिया, you cannot take this. So white played b3, saying that I want to remove this thing. And now what was the point that was missed here? After this move, engine says that white has to play this check first. अगर king यहाँ पे जाता है, then you give this check first. You win the pawn, and then let's say the king goes here. Now you take this, and this intermediate check was missed by Chaitanya in this game. And now, guys, I think अभी black के पास ये given the pawn structure, I think black is just going to create a passer and win this game. I mean, yeah, king e4 is just a mistake because just you can go bishop f4. That's why the bar has suddenly come down, and yeah, of course, Sourabh finds it in a second because now this knight has no good squares to go. Like for example, if you go knight b1, you just play b4, and now this knight is forever it's in prison. And Tapesnu जो आज जीते the third place match, he is saying Sourabh for the win. Knight f4 में guys, the problem is same. All the key squares for the knight. No, the bishop on f4 is now a monster. So guys, this game, I think it is safe to call it that Sourabh is going to convert this game easily. I think this was an endgame masterclass. This bishop on f4 is just dominating this knight. I mean, the knight just has no squares to go. And given that black is a pawn up, white cannot even it cannot afford to trade the minor pieces. So दोस्तों पहला गेम तो हम देख रहे थे. Now if you exchange, now white just starts dominating. I mean, yeah, now you can even just play a move like c4 and then this pawn starts rolling. And yeah, Sourabh ने ढूंढ लिया. So now this game is going to be over. Kushal, your thoughts on this endgame? Kushal, are you there? चैतन्य को एक भी गेम
Yeah.
नहीं जीतने देंगे सौरभ भाई. अरे भाई. Yeah, just king g3, maybe just make एक और क्वीन बनाने का प्लान है क्या? कुशल इज कॉलिंग मी. आई डोंट नो क्या हो गया कुशल भाई. कुशल भाई हमें कॉल क्यों कर रहे हैं? आई थिंक वी हैव some technical difficulties from Kushal's end. So yeah, now you have to play queen a5 check and just cut off the king from these two pawns. And Saurabh bhai ने ढूंढ लिया है queen a5 check. Yeah, guys, Kushal was facing some technical difficulties, so Kushal had to leave.
Chaitanya has left. I have not left.
Okay, yeah, Kushal is back. Chaitanya has left. दोस्तों आई थिंक चैतन्य जी बहुत जल्दी आ जाएंगे वापस.
Okay, Manal, I will join you in a while. Okay.
श्योर. So guys, अभी तो हमारे पास सिर्फ हम और सौरभ जी है. Chaitanya bhai has somehow left the meet and we are expecting him to be back shortly. Let us check with him. क्या दोस्तों, हमने चैतन्य जी को मैसेज छोड़ दिया है और देखते हैं ये गेम में क्या हुआ. ओके, देयर आर स्टिल सम चेक्स गोइंग ऑन एंड या ऑफ कोर्स नाउ ब्लैक इज जस्ट गोइंग टू विन बिकॉज यू जस्ट विन द pawns and you just yeah f4 खेला है. So yeah, this you can just trade off. Okay, no, queen g2 check and yeah, you can just trade off this and you can just convert this game. So Saurabh Joshi winning the first game of Champions Showdown finals over here. He's going to take the early lead 1-0 in this 5+1 segment. Okay, I mean, Tapesnu, I don't think it's something like that. No, I mean, he was just trying till his last. And yeah, now he has resigned. And that was a great game, like a great end game converted by Saurabh. I mean, that was actually a great game. मजा आया game देख के. But Chaitanya जी क्यों छोड़ गए हैं हमें पता नहीं है. We are trying to get him back. Maybe because he's playing. And now we have the French. चैतन्य भाई, आप मीट में से छोड़ चुके हो आप.
अच्छा मैं आ रहा हूँ
ओके ओके, हाँ. Guys, we have called up Chaitanya and Chaitanya is joining the meet back very soon. And let us look at this game French. ये तो सिर्फ शुरुआत है. Okay. And yeah, I mean, Tapesnu, since हम सौरभ भाई से पूछना भूल गए because काफी टाइम हो गया था. I mean, there has been a significant amount of days gap between the semi-finals and the finals, almost 2 weeks. We forgot to ask Saurabh, but Tapesnu, if you can tell us, that was any training or any help provided to Saurabh by you for this finals? And yeah, दोस्तों, चैतन्य जी वापस जुड़ चुके हैं. Yeah, Queen E2 played over here. I mean, over here, Black has to break with C5. The bar is dancing, but सौरभ भाई का जलवा देखोगे. हाँ तपेश, तो वो तो हम देख ही रहे हैं. सौरभ भाई अपना जलवा दिखा रहे हैं, but do let us know did you train him? And you cannot take this pawn, yeah, because if you take, then this knight is hanging. So that is the point. But instead, you know what, over here, सौरभ भाई ने बोला कि यार आप हमारी पॉन लो, हम आपको चेकमेट करेंगे. ये ट्रैप में आई थिंक आजकल 500 रेटेड प्लेयर भी नहीं फंसते हैं. अच्छा, बट नाउ दिस h6 pawn, आई थिंक सौरभ भाई अपना जलवा दिखा रहे हैं. This game is just completely winning for him because now he can even just take the rook. He's going to be an exchange up. सौरभ भाई को ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत नहीं है, वो मेरे वीडियोस देख के ही काफी सीख गया है. ओके, अच्छी बात है भाई. And you know what? Let us check with Lokesh. Lokesh is asking us for the link. So we might have Lokesh Natu who will join us for the finals. Let us see. Let us see if Lokesh Natu joins us. I have sent him the link. Lokesh Natu was there for the third place game. Lokesh Natu ji को हमने link भेज दिया है. And yeah, this is the live game. Yeah, you know what? I think Chaitanya is trying to make a statement here कि देखो डबल बिशप से भी हम कुछ कमाल कर सकते हैं, but I don't think Saurabh is going to let him off from here. यहाँ पे what is his plan right now? Maybe at some point he would love this bishop to come across the b1 h2 diagonal and queen h2, but yeah, of course, Saurabh Joshi very smart. He is tactically very alert. उसने ये कर दिया, and this is not a good move. This is a blunder because you can take this. Or you can actually just play c3 over here. The point is just play c3 and then you are going to trade off both the bishops. I think c3 would just finish off the game right away. Yeah, I mean you play c3. If he takes, you take, and now this bishop has no place to go. So I mean, if you go back, this is just completely losing because just look at the pawn structure now. So guys, let's see over here. But okay, even rook e2 works. I mean, the plan is to just trade off this bishop. And agar ye bishop nahi trade off kiya, then where does the bishop go? And then this pawn starts to fall. So in either ways, yeah, bishop has been traded. Now you take it with the rook probably. He'll take it with the rook. Yeah, he does take it with the rook so that this... And guys, जैसे कि हमने बोला, Chess with Lokesh has joined for the finals of Champions Showdown. And जैसे कि हमने last time बोला था, that this the idea behind this champion showdown, one of the key ideas of this concept was provided to us, was given to us by Chess with Lokesh. So welcome Chess with Lokesh, good to see you back. Are you there, Lokesh?
Hey, hi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good to see you back, bro. And guys,
yeah,
this is the
thanks, man.
finals हो रहा है. And yeah, I mean, Saurabh is just completely crushing it over here. He's won the first game. It was an endgame masterclass.
Oh,
In the second game, you can see he's a pawn up, he's an exchange up, and there is no way White is going to lose from here.
I guess now this rook will move to the H file. Oh no, okay.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, I
some
mean, maybe just
just
come back Queen C3. Yeah, just come back Queen C3. And
yeah.
then play a move like G3, Rook H4, and yeah, I don't know how this mate is
No,
going to start.
why C3? C4 is good, right?
So I mean, you want to take control of this diagonal, right?
Oh, diagonal. Right. Sorry, I forgot.
Now I think he'll go G3. I actually love this move G3. Like Queen H3. Maybe he wants to go this way. वो भी चलेगा
Oh
भाई.
my.
Actually, the position is such that I mean, you any move is winning for White. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Okay. The Rook
Now
has
he'll
come
bring
here.
his rook on the H8 square.
Yeah, I think Black का idea वही है. Black should play Rook H8 maybe, but I don't know. Rook H8, then you give some check over here.
Yeah, it'll be too much.
Yeah, Rook H8 and Queen C3 check immediately played.
I'll be back in just 15-20 minutes. There's some another meeting coming up, but I'll be back. I want to see this.
You know what?
And I'm
Tapesnu is spreading fire in the chat. मैं भी आता but मुझे देख के सौरभ ज्यादा खुश होके शायद ब्लंडर करे इसलिए मैं नहीं आऊंगा.
the
वाह
prisoner
भाई.
is a celebrity, so he's entitled for his opinions. I'll come back
Wow.
in a while. Bye.
Sure. B4 played over here. The plan is कि बिशप को हटा के कुछ crazy checks देंगे. Bishop D6, Queen C8 check, King G7 played, and now again some checks and now G3 played because this was a threat, the only threat that was there for Chaitanya वो भी रोक दिया गया है. So yeah, I mean Saurabh is just crushing his opponents today. And guys, let's see 15 मिनट में लोकेश भाई तो वापस आ जाएंगे. But क्या गेम 15 मिनट चलेगी? Because the way Saurabh is going, I think in the next 15 minutes we can actually see a whitewash happening. I mean, yeah, like if I was black, I would just resign over here. There is just no play left. Rook H5 played. I mean, he had to find some move, so he just decided to play this. अब यहाँ पे what does white do? कुछ भी खेल लेंगे. I mean, A3, okay, makes sense. ये pawn को के ऊपर pressure था तो बचा लिया pawn को. B4 pawn is safe. Now the rook is free to move wherever it wants. A5. Some checks on the board. Now what do? You know what, guys? What the engine says over here? The engine in this position says that you don't care. Of course, the move has not been played. The move that Saurabh played is C3. But over here, the engine says you just sacrifice your rook. Guys, can you imagine? The engine just tells you that you sacrifice your rook. Now the queen is kind of trapped. Queen C7 is the best move. You trade, you give this check, and you take the bishop. And the engine wants you to win this endgame. But I mean, why would someone even play like that, guys? Don't trust the bar. Instead, C3 was played, AB4, CB4, B5 played, and now the engine once again wants to capture this. Guys, engine I think is a fan of Levy Roseman. Engine को खाली अपना rook sacrifice करना, guys. The engine is saying just sack the rook. Come on, Saurabh, do sack the rook. Yeah, and we have seen resignation. It is 2-0. It's a 2-0 lead. Chaitanya is not having the best of days. But like I feel that Saurabh is playing well over here. What अभी ये क्या चल रहा है? Let us see this opening. G3 and H5. Guys, I had seen one meme on Instagram where one of Magnus' opponents had played G3 and Magnus replied with the move H5. So guys, you know what our participants are saying, Champions Showdown finalists? कि यार हम Magnus से कम नहीं है. You know what? If Magnus can play that, we are also of similar level. हम भी मैग्नस के लेवल के हैं, तो हम भी अभी G3 में H5 खेलेंगे. Chaitanya won't see the daylight today. अरे तपेस्नु भाई. But you know what? Somehow I'm liking Chaitanya's position over here. In this particular game, I like Chaitanya's position a lot. I don't know why, but I mean, no, he has a clear threat of D5 right now. So the bishop has to just fall back to D7, and then you just play your knight to F3, and just look at the development. Yeah, now just imagine knight F3 will be played by Chaitanya for sure. So in this game, I feel Chaitanya can start the comeback from this game. The bar says he's only like close to +1, but I mean, if you ask me, I feel that White would be very happy with such a position. Knight F3, and of course he just play it. He plays it. E5, of course, just D5. He will not want to simplify things. Abhi D5 aayega. Now where does this knight go? It has to go back to E7, and just look at the black pieces. They all look so cramped up. This bishop on F8 needs some time for development. Maybe the knight will have to go to G6 from there, and the knight on G6 also. Honestly, with the pawn on G3, I don't know. So in this game, guys, I think Chaitanya is going to bounce back. This is what I have a feeling. It's not going to be a one-sided finals. Chaitanya is going to bounce back in this game. Yeah, the knight has gone back. So I mean, you can just see kitna kharab hai now. The queen has come to D3. Absolute sense. Maybe next long castle. Chaitanya bhai is showing his class. Abhi ek ghoda yahan pe aaya hai. The idea is to go F5 or G4, but you just don't care. You just simply long castle. Yeah. Abhi I don't know knight C5 jayega ki nahi. Agar aayega knight C5, then you can always just get the queen back. Yeah, you know what? Here you can. The engine says go bishop G2. Maybe usko rook H5 में लाके खेलना है engine को. But let's not see engine. Engine क्या ही कर लेगा. Engine is saying bishop G2, but I mean, if you ask me, what I would have played, maybe I would have played some knight H4. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I would have played knight H4 over here. But I honestly now seeing that he has some F4 ideas. I actually like this move, and so does the engine. Engine is also is saying it's actually a good move. So yeah, queen has come back to E2, makes complete sense. A5, and you know what? Now the engine is saying just go knight F5, and absolutely you remove the defender. Now this square on B4 is like a square that's going to be targeted, and now you get to B5. That's what I was saying. Ye jo square hai B5. Of course, the idea of removing the bishop was to take this square. The queen now sits on this square. And now you know what? You can just go A3, B4. And I think white is just completely winning over here. A3, B4. And I'm sure Chaitanya ye dhoondi lenge. Because this weakness is there for everyone to see. And just look at the black's position. The bishop on F8 is not developed. And it's not easy for this bishop to get developed. The knight on F6 is pinned. So where does the knight go? I mean, the queen is pinned. So A3, I mean, A3, B4, and then King B2, Rook A1, and you have some checkmate ideas. And Tapeswi Singh, हमें position से नहीं result से फर्क पड़ता है मेरे दोस्त. I agree, I agree, but I think in this position Chaitanya जीतेंगे. A3 खेल दिया गया है, अभी B4 भी जाएगा. Chaitanya भाई आप mute नहीं हो. And over here, Queen has come back. चैतन्य भाई if you can just mute from Google Meet, आपकी आवाज हमें आ रही है but probably वो हमें नहीं सुन रहे. Yeah, now sorry. कोई बात नहीं भाई. So अभी यहाँ पे what do you play? Maybe logical is to just come back. Bishop E3 पीछे आ जाओ ताकि आप you don't want to give up the double bishop in such a position. So bishop E3 looks like a very very natural move to me. And what he has played B4, which is actually a mistake as per the engine, because this comes. Oh my god. दोस्तों आई मीन हमने आई थिंक यहाँ पे चैतन्य भाई को डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया. आई सो सॉरी, आई शुड नॉट हैव टोल्ड हिम दैट ही इज कि उनका जी मीट में अनम्यूट हो गया था एंड उसी मोमेंट पे उसने ब्लंडर किया है. आई फील सो सैड. इट सीम्स दैट कि ये गेम वो हमारी वजह से अब हार रहे हैं. आई मीन गाइस ओवर हियर जस्ट व्हाट हैपेंड वाज क्वीन F5 खेला गया था अभी यहाँ पे. क्वीन टेक्स F5, वो उसका बिशप अटैक कर रहे थे एंड यहाँ पे चैतन्य ने खेला B4, completely forgetting that this comes with a check. And guys, abhi F4 aa gaya hai board mein, but of course this makes nothing because abhi now he can play a move like G6, Bishop H6. He is a BM. अरे भाई बीएम तो हम सब है यार. I know that I feel that no that at कोई ना कोई लेवल में हम सब ब्लंडर मास्टर है. So yeah, F5 खेला गया है, but I don't know what is the purpose of this move. Why would someone play a move like F5? Yeah, now I think just get the bishop out. If you take this, I have 94, which okay, no, the bishop is there, so not 94 at the moment, but yeah, possible to hai. Over here, I think 94 looks good. I mean, ये जो bishop है, you can just trade off more pieces. ये भी मर रहा है, ये भी मर रहा है, and yeah, I think this end game should be completely winning. But instead he goes for this move. Yeah, and Chaitanya has resigned. No point playing this lost position. So guys, Saurabh taking a 3-0 lead over here. And abhi ye game Chaitanya is playing with the black pieces. I mean, you know what, guys, I feel this is a must-win game for Chaitanya. I mean, if he loses this game, then I think, then the finals is going to be over pretty soon. Hello, Aniket bhai, welcome back. I am fine, bro. How are you? This is the finals of Champions Showdown. 2 हफ्ते बाद ही सही लेकिन हमने फाइनल्स फाइनली करा ही दिया. And this is the ultimate match of this series. Okay, is this pawn even takeable? I mean, you just take this pawn now, right? This is the line. Now, irrespective of how you take this, you just take this. Yeah. Okay, Saurabh missed that? Ah, man, wow. Now F5. And now I suddenly start liking black. I mean, here I think 95 was missed by Saurabh. Yeah, F5 played. Bishop A3 खेला गया है इस pawn को attack करते हुए. But this pawn is already defended. Just play a move like Rook C8. Maybe. Or the engine is saying Rook F7 is the top choice. Wow. I mean, Rook F7 was the top choice over here. But of course, the more logical move has been played. ये घोड़ा को यहाँ से हटाने की कोशिश की जा रही है. Because like just imagine if you trade this knight. Okay, the bishop has been taken. Now this knight over here is the defender of this pawn. अगर ये घोड़ा नहीं होता, then bishop into d6 was just completely busted. But thankfully this knight is there. So Chaitanya, I feel, has a good position after a long time. Last game maybe he was completely better, but of course we saw what happened. Queen e6, defending this pawn, getting out of the pin. I like this move. Now what do you do? I mean, just look at the black's position. The knight on e4 is like a monster already. And this bishop is doing well, but I mean, at some point, if you get knight c5, and then if you get e3 followed by knight d3, that would be like great. And just opening up this bishop diagonal. Let's see what happens. Queen e2. I don't know what here the engine says, just go g5. And I think this move is actually it's pretty easy to find because given the match situation, you're down 3-0. Instead, why would you want to remove your rook from the f8 square? I don't know. तो ये रुक लाते ना अगर खेलना ही था तो. That is what I personally feel. Or maybe he wants to get this rook to c8. Not sure about this choice. Queen c2. What is the purpose of this move? I am not very sure. Queen c2 क्यों खेला गया है? Rook a b8. What? ये क्या move था? Rook a d1. Okay, guys, this game is like kind of difficult for me to understand. But you know what? I don't know why is g5 not being considered. ये हमें पूछना चाहिए players को. I wish we could talk to the players. What he is interested in exchanging the bishop. ये bishop मारा गया है. B takes c5. Okay. You know what? Now this bishop has to be traded fast. And now I think black, I don't know what just happened. Now the bar is saying that black no longer has the edge. He's lost the pawn over here. Queen e7. You know what? I think this is like just one of the bad days for Chaitanya, where he's getting good positions, but then he's just squandering them. Now, itna बढ़िया position था कुछ move पहले, and now he's a pawn down, and now he's fighting in this game. क्वीन D3 आ गए वापस, D5 उन्होंने ब्रेक किया है, but this is not the best move because the engine says that you can take this. And after rook D5, you know what? I mean, I don't think this is going to happen in the game, but the engine says you go knight F5 here. But directly knight F5 खेला गया है, which is also good. Now maybe just queen E6 will be played. The point is to take this. So this also cannot be taken at the moment. Maybe ये रुक यहाँ पे डबल करेंगे next. Okay, C D5 played. Rook. What? He did not even take this pawn. भाई ये क्या ही चल रहा है भाई? Why did he not take the pawn over here? What is the issue with this? Yeah, he has two defenders. Yeah, now okay guys, you know what? Bad days नहीं, bad skills. अरे भाई तपेस्नु आप बोल रहे हो bad skills. I don't understand why. I mean, he's the same player who defeated you. So if he has bad skills, then I don't know, man. अब हम क्या बताएं इसमें? Now this pawn is hanging, then all the pawns start hanging, and I think this segment has gone horribly wrong for Chaitanya. Rook D2. Okay, he did not take the pawn. ठीक है, Chait once again he has the what, वो अपना ये pawn बचाने की कोशिश में है. The knight, maybe if he's afraid of G6 at some point, I don't know, but he was getting all the pawns here. G6 अभी खेला गया है. The knight will come back to E3. That's the only square. And probably वो भी यहाँ पे बैठ के support करेंगे pawn के साथ. What? Rook D6? Well, can't you just take this? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, of course you just take it. You give up the queen for two rooks. And guys, now this check, and now this completely wins. Yeah, and we are going to see resignation once again because he's a complete rook up, and yeah, it's just a whitewash. This was a complete whitewash. Sourabh Joshi is on form, and Tapesnu, now he'll ask your question very soon. Sourabh Joshi is just crushing over here. Hello, Chaitanya bhai. Last two games, you had better positions, but I mean, you just completely failed to convert it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I thought in this game I was completely lost after I lost one pawn, right?
No, I mean over here in this position,
Yeah,
I mean
like
black
out
was
of
just
the opening, I was
completely.
lost. Yeah, I'm lost here.
No, I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean throughout the game, I think I know like black was completely better. The bar kept going up and down, but I think after queen f5, I think then he just completely lost the plot.
yeah, but even let's say when he played knight e4, I was mentally lost. To be honest, I was mentally lost because to lose a central pawn like this, yeah, just go e4. Yeah,
Yeah,
after
no.
knight
So
e4, I
over here
thought,
we had seen that you can just take the pawn on e5 because of this.
no, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Even if I had seen that, I would not play because that would just allow. But I think I was just like mentally, I thought I would just lose because even 95, I didn't even consider that.
Okay. So yeah, so you are a pawn down, and yeah,
Yeah, like I
and
was
this
just trying
pawn,
to play on that weak f5 pawn.
yeah, I mean you're f5. Okay, once he played f5. You know what?
Yeah,
I actually love this move because like I felt that black now has a great center. Maybe that the knight was going to come here, which eventually came. But like मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया कि exactly where he went wrong.
yeah, I think he went wrong when he played d5. He just
Yeah,
opened the file that I had done.
first of all, I mean, you never had to put this rook over
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
If you want to
Just
put,
keep
you
the
get the
f5,
other
yeah.
rook. Yeah, यहाँ
Yeah,
पे
the other.
आप f5 क्यों छोड़ोगे? I mean,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
a question that comes. And you know what, Saurabh? There is Tapesnu in the chat who is obviously rooting for you. So, did you get any training from Tapesnu for this game?
No, not at all. Because
And I
I
have
did
one
not
more
get any
follow-up
instruction.
question. I mean, did you watch any of his videos to improve chess?
No, actually, to be honest, I'm not even watching any chess video. I just watch the Olympiad result. Who
Guys,
is
you know
winning?
what? Guys, you know what? I'll tell you something. Why Saurabh is playing so well? Because उसने तपेस्नु के वीडियोस नहीं देखे हैं, उसने चेस वीक से चैनल के वीडियोस देखे हैं. That is why you see the
Exactly.
result 4-0. No, exactly. Saurabh Joshi watches chess weeks. He doesn't watch Tapesnu.
Yeah,
Tapesnu
to be
भाई, do not
honest,
हमारे chat को
the
आप don't digress our chat from the correct channel.
to be honest, I just watch Chess Freaks shorts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, guys, we post puzzles every day,
Whenever
and
I get a chance to
thank you,
just
bro.
watch something interesting, I just watch it, right?
Yeah,
Some
bro.
beautiful
You are a guy.
checkmating combination,
Yeah,
some sort of studies or some sort of nice games, like I don't know, but yeah, some good games I just watch. Like
दोस्तों
rarely, that is also rarely. That is
दोस्तों
not a
अगर
regular
आपको
thing.
सौरभ भाई जितना अच्छा खेलना है, then you have the secret. His secret sauce is out. आप भी वो follow करके you can also play as strong as Sourabh bhai 2144 rated. No,
No, no, no, not that strong.
but I mean that was a great game. Like all the games, the conversion, especially the first game, जो end game आपने जीता. I mean that was really
Yeah,
great.
sure.
And Chaitanya bhai,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I played B4
first of all,
first. Usually,
Chaitanya bhai, I'm very sorry because in the third game you were completely better. एंड देन मैंने आपको
really,
डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया गूगल मीट में एंड उसी मोमेंट में आपने ब्लेंडर कर दिया. सो या आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट. मेरे को लगा कि दैट आई
It's
एम द
fine. It's fine.
like which
अरे
game?
कोई बात नहीं, होता
I
रहता है.
didn't see that.
नो सो
फर्स्ट
सो
गेम
सो
में तो वो वीडियो ही चला गया, पता नहीं लैपटॉप बंद हो गया अचानक से, पता नहीं
No,
आपने
but
जब
how he
मैसेज किया
was
ना तब मेरे
able?
को पता चला.
How he was
yeah,
doing? I was
like no,
watching
no
them, right?
so in this game, no, like in this game, like over here we were saying that obviously white is completely better, like you just go a few
Exactly,
moves
right.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, over
yeah.
here.
Here I was
Yeah,
thinking Queen C6.
yeah, and over
How
here
is it?
a3 b4 was of course a plan. And yeah, after you took the pawn, I mean, over here still the bishop should just come to e3, and no, the
Yeah,
plan
but
is
he just
simple.
blundered the bishop.
Go, yeah, and over here he played b4 and just he forgot that this comes with a check. And this was the very same time when I actually distracted him on Google Meet because उनका unmute हो गया था. He was just trying to switch some devices, उनका laptop and phone के बीच में. So I mean, I'm sorry for that, Chaitanya bhai.
अरे कोई बात नहीं, होता रहता है ऐसे. होता रहता है, चलता रहता है ऐसे.
तपेस्नु भाई लिख रहे हैं
चलता रहता
स्क्रिप्टेड
है.
स्क्रिप्टेड है भाई, खुश मत हो इतना मृणाल. सौरभ भाई यहाँ पे सामने से बोर्ड है कि वो हमारे शॉट्स देख के इम्प्रूव हुए हैं, और तपेस्नु भाई को लग रहा है कि वो ये सब स्क्रिप्टेड है भाई. अब हम क्या बताएं. गाइस वी डोंट स्क्रिप्ट एनीथिंग गाइस. हम यहाँ पे सब एकदम जेन्युइनली हमने पूछा बिकॉज तपेस्नु जी चैट में आए थे. स्टार्टिंग में मैं पूछना भूल गया था बिकॉज तपेस्नु हैड सेड लास्ट टाइम इन द सेमीफाइनल्स टू सौरभ दैट आई विल पर्सनली ट्रेन यू ऑन हाउ टू डिफीट चैतन्य. आई मीन एंड चैतन्य भी आई थिंक स्ट्रीम देख रहे थे उस टाइम पे. तो हमने आज
Yes,
तपेस्नु
yes.
जी वापस आए तो हमने पूछा कि डिड यू ट्रेन हिम. ही सेड दैट नो, मेरे वीडियोस देख के ही काफी है, वो हरा देंगे चैतन्य भाई को. बट एज इट टर्न्स आउट सौरभ भाई हैज नॉट सीन एनी वीडियोस ऑफ तपेस्नु भाई. तपेस्नु का कोई वीडियो नहीं देखा है उन्होंने, बल्कि क्या देखा है, चसरीस के शॉट्स देखे हैं.
थैंक यू सौरभ भाई.
थैंक यू सौरभ भाई. अब दोनों को, हम अब दोनों की तरफ से आपको बहुत बड़ा थैंक यू. So guys, first segment, I mean, Chaitanya bhai, you have a daunting task ahead of you. You are trailing 4-0, and it's now it's a situation of now or never. Like in Bengali बोलता है ए बार और ने बार, मतलब या तो इस बार या तो कभी नहीं. अभी आपका ये सेगमेंट में क्या स्ट्रेटजी होगा. आई मीन दिस द फर्स्ट सेगमेंट, आप इसको हाउ डू यू कंप्लीटली गेट दिस द लास्ट 4 गेम्स आउट ऑफ योर माइंड एंड स्टार्ट फ्रेश. क्या स्ट्रेटजी आपकी.
कोई बात नहीं, होता है.
विल यू टेक अ 2-3 minutes break and do some meditation, or what's the plan?
There is nothing plan. Let's play. Whatever happens, कुछ भी
बहुत
हो सकता
बढ़िया.
है, चलेगा. देखते हैं.
And Saurabh bhai, your comments on this section. Of course, you have a 4-0 lead, but Chaitanya is also a pretty strong player. He was better in like a couple of games, so you can't be complacent for sure. But
Yeah, sure,
like,
sure.
and
Yeah, I will not take it for granted. Yeah, I will
and
play like the way I'm playing here. Like no any sort of pre-results. Are in my mind. I will just play like new game. I'm not taking that 4-0 or like anything in my mind. I'll just play like whatever I feel. So that is the best thing I can do. Not just take any sort of account like of previous results, because every game is a new game for me.
right. Let us check with Lokesh. Is he again joining or not? Because let me quickly call him once. Lokesh ji आए थे हमारे साथ, but he said, okay, maybe he's busy. Let me ask him. But I think what we can do is, you both can take a minute's break if you want, and then we'll just quickly go into the next segment of 4+1, guys. This is the Champions Showdown finals, and this is like two of the strongest seeds playing. Saurabh Joshi. Yeah, Saurabh, we forgot to ask you a question. Coming into the tournament, you were
Uh,
the top seed.
your voice is kind of coming low. Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, is it better now?
Yeah, no, yeah. Now
Yeah,
it is
so yeah,
better.
Saurabh, coming into this tournament, you were the top seed. I mean, rating wise, and even like look at FIDE rating as well as chess.com rating, you were the top seed. And no, was there any pressure to play well or to win the tournament or reach the finals? Because I mean, no, you are the top seed. There are always expectations.
Like I have never even thought about the terms like top seed or higher rated or any kind of thing. I just play like I just play like whatever I know. I just do it on the board, and the main thing I would like to say is that I like the way, I mean, that I play. Like I just make my opponent think. Sometimes I make good moves, then I mean I feel good. Sometimes I win the game, like some games that I feel good. Sometimes I lose, but I learn. That is also a part of the game. So I like the entire process. I am not into the stuff like higher rated or lower rated, or
Right, right, right.
I know like better than someone else, or I play like very strong. I mean I don't have these kind of things in my mind. Like anytime, like today, like not in this tournament, but like overall, I have never even thought about the terms like like I'm kind of good player or a bad player. I just play, like just go and play and just win and learn.
तपेस्नु लिख रहे चैट में नेक्स्ट चैंपियन शोडाउन फर्स्ट मैच पेयरिंग तपेस्नु वर्सेस मृणाल where मृणाल loses 7-0. क्या आपको लगता है तपेस्नु can defeat me 7-0? Let me ask the finalists of this champion showdown, Chaitanya and Sourabh. Do you think Tapesnu can defeat me 7-0 in a champion showdown?
That is
He
very
can do
hard to say.
anything.
Chaitanya is saying
अभी
Tapesnu
अगले
कुछ भी
दिन
कर सकता है.
Like
कुछ भी कर सकता है.
ever since he has become outpost ambassador, I don't know. Like,
He's
Saurabh,
I mean,
unpredictable, I can say.
he can do anything. Like, yeah, I mean, because he has become the like ambassador of the world's most,
and you know what? There's a very
growing chess startup.
there's a very fun little aspect to this 7-0 thing. So as you all know, right now we are having this Global Chess League Fan Arena tournaments that happen every Saturday. So yesterday I was unable to play because I was not in town, and I just traveled back today morning. So the first weekend, the first Saturday को जो GCL Arena हुआ था, where I was playing for TCK fan club and he was playing for SD Alpine's fan club. Do you know how many times me and Tapesnu played each other?
Yeah, no, not really.
So me and Tapesnu played each other 7 times. And
7 times.
yeah, Thala for every reason, of course.
Yeah,
And
correct. All of it.
and can you guess what was the scoreline in that champion showdown when me and Tapesnu played 7 times?
I would guess like 5-2.
In whose favor?
Probably in your favor.
Chaitanya
But
भाई आपको क्या लगता है? That was a close call.
maybe 3-4 or 5-2.
Chaitanya भाई आपको क्या लगता है कि what would have been the scoreline after 7 games?
I don't know. I can't say anything. Not yet.
You know, Saurabh, to your surprise, the scoreline was 7-0 in my favor. So, no,
Yeah, I mean, it can happen. Yeah, I mean, some days are bad, some days are good. So yeah, I mean, it can go wrong in his favor.
so guys, and now
But
Tapesnu
yeah,
is saying कि next champion showdown में वो हमें reverse course के साथ पेलेगा 7-0.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a possibility. Like, it is a
Yeah, of
possibility
course, of course it's
for sure,
possible.
for
I'm
sure.
not denying it. But but I am sure I'm not going to lose nil. Okay, I know कि मैं एक कार्ड पॉइंट तो ले ही लूँ 7 games में. But anyways, guys, बहुत हो गया banter. मजा आया. Now let the players focus and get back to that playing mode because this is the finals of Champions Showdown 2.0. We don't want to distract our players. And now we will start the second segment. It- अभी Tapestu is saying that my streaming career is in danger because after I lose 7-0 to him, मेरा channel बंद हो जाएगा. भाई उस हिसाब से तो तपेस्नु भाई का ट्विच चैनल बंद हो चुका होना चाहिए था. But anyways, let's come
The
back to
games
the
have started, I guess.
okay. The games have started, guys. तपेस्नु के मजाक नहीं करेंगे अभी हम. Tapesnu is a very good friend. This was all fun banter. And guys, the games have started. The fifth game, C4, and we have seen this B6. This is known as the English opening, and B6 is actually the great snake variation. वाओ, आई मीन चैतन्य अभी नए नए ओपनिंग्स ट्राई कर रहे हैं, एंड यहाँ पे ये पॉन मर रहा है, बट आई डोंट थिंक यू कैन टेक इट, कैन यू? ओके, ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन. सो
Oh boy.
वाओ, आई मीन बोथ द प्लेयर्स काफी तेज खेल रहे हैं. What is this? Wait, you cannot take this because the queen is defending it. So what does white do? Maybe just play knight f3, castle, and just continue. Black भी knight c6 castle करेगा. Very symmetric position. Yeah, both the sides have castled, and they both have played very fast. Especially Chaitanya. I mean, just look at Chaitanya's clock. He has more time than the initial start time. Wow. So Chaitanya bhai, I think ने भाई ग्रेट स्नेक वेरिएशन तो मेरी लाइन है वो. चैतन्य भाई स्टॉक कर रहे हैं क्या मेरे को? ये भी हम पूछेंगे भाई तपेश नु. लेट्स सी, अगर वो नेक्स्ट गेम भी ब्लैक से ये सेम खेलते हैं, देन वी कैन आस्क. मे बी वन ऑफ टाइम ही हैज प्लेड दिस वेरिएशन, आई डोंट नो. मे बी इंग्लिश में हमेशा से ये खेलते हैं. बट यू नो व्हाट, आई एम जस्ट सरप्राइज्ड दैट सौरभ's टाइम, आई मीन चैतन्य's टाइम ओवर हियर. I mean, after 14 moves, finally he's taking a think after this move d3. So this is like some great preparation. Maybe now you just get your rooks over here, something like this. I'm not sure. Or maybe c8 and d8 में बैठाएंगे. Now maybe the queen is attacked right now. So queen will probably come to b5 or a5. But वो हारेंगे फिर भी. Okay. Yeah, because of course, because if he's playing like you, if he's playing the Great Snake variation, seeing your channel, सौरभ भाई ने तो चेस फ्रीक्स के शॉट्स देखे हैं ना, तो of course he knows the antidote to all your snake lines and some gambits and python lines. Queen b5 and knight g5 खेला गया यहाँ पे, trying to attack this. So of course the bishop will move to f5 probably. Let's see what does Chaitanya play. अभी चैतन्य जी क्या खेलेंगे यहाँ पे? Will he come d5 or f5? f5 played. अभी नाइट d4 आया है. देखो, आई मीन द प्लान वाज टू गो नाइट d6 जो हमने देखा था, एंड दैट्स व्हाई चैतन्य इमीडिएटली प्लेस हिज रूक टू d8 एंड नाउ दिस pawn is under attack. So now maybe you just play rook a d1, but that looks like a passive move. The engine says to go rook a c1. Okay, what in rook? What over here? ये pawn भी मर रहा है, b2 वाला pawn भी मर रहा है, d3 वाला pawn भी मर रहा है, and Saurabh has actually played this move, which is not the best move because now the knight comes over here. But my question is, why can't you just take the pawn on b2? Okay, you don't take b2 because after trade, this bishop, the rook comes here, and you lose b7. But why can't you take on d3? Because over here, knight d6 in the end. Okay, knight d6, so you have to give up the exchange. No, wait. Yeah, knight d6, the rook is, if you play rook f8. Okay, so the engine says that this is good for white. Okay, now we get the point. So this is the live position right now, and the engine says that knight d4 is the best move. Let's see if he finds knight d4 or not. और ना हम होते तो हम तो यार ग्रीडी की तरह pawn ले लेते भाई. हम तो ऐसे ही खेलते हैं. I mean, and we saw that is why that is not the best line. I mean, if you take the pawn on b2, then you lose b7. So that's like equal stuff. So अब यहाँ पे actually, what? If I was playing black, मैं तो ये सोच रहा था कि भाई कौन सा pawn लेना है. एंड चैतन्य भाई took some time over here, and इसलिए उसने देखा कि दोनों pawn लेने लायक है नहीं. वो हमारी तरह कुछ भी खेल नहीं देते, वो सोच के खेलते हैं. And why I now like this move is because this rook can also now jump to c2. So yeah, I mean now I think that why this move is so strong. अभी rook c2 में आएगा, queen से pawn लेंगे and कुछ होगा, कुछ तो होगा. Yeah, queen f1. Now I think okay, now just knight c2. Yeah, knight c2 is the plan. You just win the exchange. So once again, Chaitanya bhai has a better position. Knight d6. Okay, you have to take rook d6. Rook d6 played, bishop d6, and now the engine is saying bishop d3, and you are just completely busted. You know what? Wow. Bishop d3. Will you take it? Of course, he finds it. Chaitanya bhai on fire. Chaitanya bhai अभी एकदम सीरियस मोड में आ गए हैं. And Is there a comeback on the cards? We don't know, but we'll get to know very shortly because this position is just completely lost. Uh, there's only one move, which is Rookie 2. There's no other move over here that I see. But the point is that even Rookie 2 loses, because after Bishop E2, where does the queen go? C1 is the only square, and then you have Bishop B2. Wow,
अरे
guys, ये तो क्या ही crazy है. ये क्या हुआ भाई? Bishop C6, Rook C6. Okay,
it's okay.
Bishop F8, and Abhi, I think Chaitanya ji was smiling because he thought that he has blundered, but of course there is no blunder over here. You simply play Rook E6 and win the game. Okay, what F5? What? Rook E6 was the only move over here. Oh my God, this is a big miss because now you have to go Bishop A3 check.
Mm.
Wow, man, this was like crazy, guys. Rook F8 check, King E6 played. Guys, this was just so unfortunate for him not finding Rook E6. Because this curve check to Rook se aana tha, so you had to just distract the Rook and you were completely winning. But you know what a resource by by Sourabh over here to find this move Bishop C6. Given that अगर वो queen से लेते हैं, then you just take back, and if you take with the rook, you have rook check. Stopping this queen from this square, guys. I mean that was a great find. अभी तो ये king is trying to run to safety, but we can see it's a mate in 11. Rook D1, mate in 11 तो नहीं ढूंढ पाए. Instead, he just tried to pin this. Rook D6 played. अभी queen पे फिर से threat किया है. But guys, what a topsy-turvy game this. Queen G2 played. And now the bar once again comes down. It says go knight D4 and just forget whatever happened. But you know what? Sourabh is down to 26 seconds. Maybe that is the only little hope for Chaitanya. That maybe कुछ time pressure में आके अगर कुछ blunder कर दे सौरभ भाई. Rook F7 check. I mean King C8 is like the only move जो खेल देगा. और वो king को बाहर निकाल रहे हैं, which is also fine. And you can see the bar is now just close to equality. So दोस्तों ये game कुछ भी हो सकता है. Down to 13 seconds. We have some moves. Rook B7. Wait, what? The queen is hanging. I hope he's seen it. Okay, yeah. Guys, 10 seconds, guys. Playing with seconds on the clock. Just see how the bar has come down after this move. Guys, just look at the bar, दोस्तों. अभी तो blunders होते रहेंगे. Bishop E4 F3 is probably forced. Bishop G5 check. King बाहर आ गया है. F3 played now. Down to 7 seconds, guys. क्या होगा ये game, guys? Let's see. King D5. The bar is dancing. Let's not look at the bar. We will analyze this game later. King C6. King C6 is the only move here. You have to play fast, yeah. King C6. Down to 5 seconds. And now with opposite color bishops, this is now completely equalized. अभी ये game में कुछ रखा नहीं है. So I think this is the best chance for Chaitanya to flag him. He's just a pawn down. And now I think just as long as you keep your king safe, play something like Queen D5, something very solid. Yeah, this is a drawn game, but with the flagging part, कुछ भी हो सकता है, guys. Yeah, just play A4 and A3 at the right moment. When he is completely down on the clock, that's the time you start playing A3. But guys, ऐसे ही गेम देखने में मजा आता है. This can be the perfect time for Chaitanya to open his scoreboard. Yeah, now go A3. This is the moment you have to go A3. But he has missed it, guys. Yeah, अभी वो गलत समय पे A3 खेला उन्होंने. Guys, he had that one chance when the bishop was on c3, the pawn was on b2. It is in these structures where you start pushing the pawn with a3 and you win the game, but he has somehow missed it. And now with both of them are down on the clock with an extra a pawn, opposite color bishops endgame. Of course, you are not winning this game, but guys, I think the 50 moves rule will start getting applied here. Yeah, I think draw is the best result. Wait, what? You how can you let the king come out? Now suddenly, white is winning now because now you start losing all your pawns. Yeah.
I see.
Wow. If you go here, you just simply have this move. Yeah. This is just completely over. भाई ये तो भारी पड़ गया चैतन्य भाई के ऊपर. This was so unfortunate, guys. In a completely drawn game, Chaitanya bhai tried to play on the clock. And guys, just look at Sourabh. He has no expressions. Calm, composed. Even when he was down to 4 seconds, he was fighting. And वो जीत गया. And Chaitanya bhai is also smiling. And you know what? Sourabh is just 2 games away from winning the finals. And it can actually be a 7-0, guys. Thala for a reason, we say. And yeah, Thala for every reason. This is an opening which I have played a lot of times with white as well as black. And this is just a completely equal position over here. There is like very little play for both sides. Uh, I often play bishop f5 stuff here, but rook e1 played, which is fine. You can just take, and then there are some ideas to go bishop f5. अभी तो नहीं जा सकते. Maybe just trade the pieces again and get a very equal game आएगा दोस्तों. Okay, he's taken this first. Now he'll take this. Symmetrical position आ जाएगी दोस्तों last में. Take it, play queen e2 and something. Just yeah. Even c4 ideas are there, in these positions because I've played a lot. I mean, you can play a3, c4, queen e2. You can just play anything. And now you go queen d2 maybe. Okay, c4. Of course, you can play anything in this position. अभी हमारे दोस्त आएंगे हमारे साथ. Tapesnu is going to join. Let me send the link to Tapesnu. Guys, this is the perfect time to invite Tapesnu. We are going to have the top 3 winners of Champions Showdown right now in front of you. Irrespective who wins this game, what happens as the outcome. The top 2 finishers are going to be Sourabh and Chaitanya. And we had the third place game today at 3 p.m. And that which was won by Tapesnu by 6.5 to 1.5. And we have invited Tapesnu so that जो हमारा grand ending है Champions Showdown का, you can say that it as the closing ceremony or whatever. It's always good to have all three winners in the closing ceremony. We have anticipated that the game is going to the segment is going to end very soon. So and guys, we have with us Tapesnu Bain who has joined us, and we are in the closing stages of this game, like of the finals. And as I said, it's always good to have all the 3 winners of the tournament during the end, like an जैसे ऑफिशियल क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी में नहीं होता है, टॉप 3 विनर्स आर देयर. तो हमने तपेस्नु जी को भी बुला दिया है. हेलो तपेस्नु भाई, वेलकम बैक.
हेलो भाई, कैसे हो?
बढ़िया बढ़िया, आप कैसे हो भाई? ओके, नाउ यू हैव सम आइडियाज ऑफ नाइट h3 बट द क्वीन इज
गेम देख के तो और मजे में हूं भाई.
मजे में तो हम सब है भाई. एंड अभी इफ लोकेश कुड बी हियर तो मजा आता, बिकॉज़ लोकेश का आइडिया था चैंपियन शोडाउन का.
मीटिंग है ना?
हाँ, he said he's going to join in 15 minutes. अब देखते हैं आ सकते हैं कि नहीं. Wait, what?
15 मिनट में तो 15 के 5 मिनट में तो गेम खत्म हो जाएगा. 6-7 पॉइंट तक होगा ना. अगर 7 पॉइंट हो गए तो खत्म ही हो जाएगा. फिर क्या आएंगे जो
अभी ये किंग को क्या करेंगे? I mean, the engine says you can take on this pawn. Looks very scary. You would not want to do that.
होता तो G3 शायद कर भी देता. लाइक ब्लंडर है कि नहीं पता नहीं. G3 में तो ह्यूमन है.
वो यार G3.
हाँ, I mean as a human, but ब्लंडर भी हो सकता है.
Queen E1. That's the move that the engine
वो ढूंढना चाहिए ना. वो मुझे नहीं लगता ढूंढेंगे ना.
Yeah, Queen E1 I think मैं नहीं ढूंढ पाते.
बट ह्यूमन मूव के हिसाब से मैं G3 खेल लेता, बट ठीक है, अच्छा G3 अच्छा नहीं है।
Now what do you play? No, like all your pawns are hanging. Chaitanya
हाँ
भाई,
पॉन्स तो, हाँ बट अपने किंग साइड में भी है ना, अभी किंग साइड अपना पहले भी ठीक करना होगा ना।
the king side is there, but I mean, what do you play now?
आई मीन किंग H1, किंग
H5
H1।
खेला गया है, सौरभ ने खेला है H5. G3
अच्छा
played now.
अच्छा भाई ब्लैक है क्या सौरभ भाई? मैं
G3
क्या
खेला
व्हाइट की
है.
तरफ से बोल रहा हूँ, फिर मैं ब्लैक की तरफ से बोलेंगे हम भाई।
अभी black की चाल है. Where do you put your knight?
हाँ
Knight
नाइट का ना।
E6, Knight
हाँ
D5.
E6 ही लग रहा है मेरे को तो, E6 ही ओनली मूव है ना, और किधर जाएगा ही नहीं ना, स्क्वायर
Knight
किधर है।
D5 is also ना, सेंटर में भी डाल सकते हो. Knight D5.
हाँ हाँ D5 भी अच्छा है, D5 भी
I like
सही
this
है,
move. You know what? Knight D5 ही खेलेंगे वो, मेरे को लग
बट
रहा है.
E6 थोड़ा सेफ मूव होता है
Yeah,
लाइक,
Knight
ठीक है।
E6 played. Yeah, Knight E6 has been played. Maybe I know.
ये बिशप C4 भी आ सकता है ना, अगर हम लोग नाइट D5 करें, बिशप C4 करके कुछ ना कुछ तो ऐसा आ सकता है
but
ना।
हाँ, but अभी वो Knight D4 में बताएंगे. That is what I feel.
हाँ
Knight D4 आएगा. You have some checks coming in. Queen B6. Okay, H4.
व्हाइट का लाइट स्क्वायर बहुत वीक है, व्हाइट के जो
भाई
लाइट
बार तो अभी ऊपर जा रहा है भाई. बार is just continuously going up.
कोई नहीं, वो बार थोड़ा ऊपर।
Queen A1. What I like this move. Bishop G2. Can you go Bishop G2? I don't know. Bishop takes A6. Wow. Chop off the pawns. ये चेक दिया है. किससे लोगे आप? पॉन से लोगे या क्वीन से लोगे या किंग से लोगे?
किंग से ले, क्वीन से लेना ज्यादा बेटर होगा ना।
ऑफ कोर्स, बट
आई मीन आप क्योंकि A3 का भी पॉन प्रोटेक्ट हो रहा है और क्वीन टेक्स G3 पे कुछ इतना थ्रेट भी नहीं है ना। थ्रेट क्या है? थ्रेट तो है नहीं।
अभी
किंग से
चैतन्य
लोगे तो लाइक किंग को ऊपर क्यों लाना है आपको?
बार तो बोल रहा है, आप कोई भी से दे सकते हो.
क्वीन
Queen-
टेक्स ज्यादा बेटर बोल रहे हैं ना,
किंग
लेकिन
टेक्स ज्यादा बेटर बोल रहा है. ऑफ कोर्स, आई मीन नो, द
आइडिया भी
पॉइंट
तो वही
इज
है ना
कि
कि प्रोटेक्ट हो रहा है पॉन और उसको सेम फाइल पे रखना है ना, सेम इस पे रखना है
द
रैंक पे।
पॉइंट इज कि आप किसी से भी लो, उन्होंने पॉन से लिया.
कुछ तो ब्लंडर हुआ है क्या? चैतन्य ने ऐसा किया रिएक्ट।
Queen B2 check, King G1. The point is that the bishop comes back after check.
ब्लैक ड्रॉ के लिए भी खेल सकता है
Oh,
black।
bishop यहाँ पे. What? Knight D4 में क्या होगा अब? Okay, now I think he just go for the perpetual. Yeah. यहाँ पे जाएंगे तो
ड्रॉ
ये
के लिए
check.
जा सकता है ब्लैक आराम से, क्योंकि
You know
अब
what?
बहुत आगे है।
Over here, if you go King H6, there's a mate in 2, which I just saw.
है रिजाइन क्यों
Resign?
कर रहा है?
Why?
अरे रिजाइन क्यों कर रहा है?
Resign क्यों कर रहे हैं
बट
भाई?
हेलो, हमको क्या है भाई, अपने को क्या है? रिजाइन किया,
Guys,
अच्छा किया।
Let us go to the last game. In this game, let us see what the engine has to say over here.
आई मीन क्वीन
The-
टेक्स E2, क्वीन
The engine says that you just go King G2.
बट क्वीन
You,
टेक्स
you cannot take it with the knight because then queen takes
लेंगे।
C2, knight E2, and you know what? The engine says that this endgame is actually better for white. Can you believe it? Because of these two pass pawns.
आई मीन बेटर नहीं बोल सकते, बट लाइक व्हाइट के
No,
पास
but like objectively,
Better तो नहीं है।
objectively, if you're black, it's very difficult to hold this game.
हाँ डिफिकल्ट है, बट लाइक बेटर तो नहीं बोलूंगा मैं, बट
But let us update the score. It is 6-0. Thala for a reason, they say. The 7th game is on. Can Sourabh bhai finish it
लोकेश भैया
in
के आने से
style?
पहले ही खत्म हो जाएगा गेम, देखो ना
Yeah.
क्या बात है। सौरभ भाई, वो सौरभ ओपी इन द चैट।
Sourabh OP भाई, Sourabh बहुत बढ़िया खेले आज.
एक पॉइंट स्कोर नहीं करने दे रहे चैतन्य को, मतलब
Wow, and just look at this position. I mean, this is already busted.
है।
क्या चल रहा है
शुरू होते ही
भाई?
खत्म हो गया वो डायलॉग है ना, ये तो शुरू होते ही
खत्म हो गया. बिल्कुल वही हुआ है. F5 and he's gone E5 takes. Bishop B5 गए, पिन किया नाइट को.
चैतन्य
And you know what a move is this? You cannot take this because अगर आप ये खेलोगे then there's simply queen H5 check is coming.
चेक है ना, क्वीन चेक है।
Takes.
obviously।
Queen D4 check आया. King has gone back. He has taken this pawn and now this is the live position. What
I
a
think
game.
G7
Now,
check।
you know what?
G7 check
You know
है
what?
ना?
Over here, G7. You know what? I think everything is working for white, but you know what the engine says? Sacrifice the bishop.
अरे हम इंजन को नहीं देखते भाई, इंजन क्या होता है भाई, इंजन तो
But
कुछ
no,
भी बोलेगा।
but let us see why you cannot take this. Because if you take this now, G7 check.
G7 तो फिर भी चेक आ रहा है ना।
And you know what? He's
क्या
resigned in
बात
this
है
game.
सौरभ, 7-0 क्लीन स्वीप।
That was a clean sweep. What a game was that, man. And by Chaitanya bhai, आपने जो last game resign किया था ना, the bar actually said you are better.
नो एक्चुअली मेरा प्लान के हिसाब से हुआ नहीं, इसलिए फिर मेरा मूड चला गया। एक्चुअली मैं वो किंग लेने गया था, पता नहीं कौन से
नहीं,
ले
but
गया।
let us come to this game.
एक
See, this is the game. यहाँ पे the engine says that you go king G2. वो knight से नहीं ले सकता because the queen falls. So you take
he
this,
should have won.
this,
Yeah, he
this,
should have won.
and यहाँ पे आपके pass pawns. the eval says it is plus 0.4, it is close to equal, but objectively it's very difficult for black कि knight के साथ
Yeah,
आपके
for
दोनों
me
pawns को
too.
hold कर सके.
अरे उससे नहीं, उससे पहले कीजिए, पीछे बैक कीजिए, दो स्टेप पीछे। हाँ बस, रुको रुको रुको, यहाँ आगे 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 आगे, हाँ आगे। बस यहाँ मैं किंग से लेने गया तो पॉन से हो गया, फिर मेरा मूड चला गया, पता
अरे
नहीं
भाई,
पॉन से लेने, मतलब
but
किंग से लेने वाला था मैं,
but you know
तो पता
what,
नहीं पॉन से लिया, पता नहीं ऐसे मतलब क्या हुआ।
firstly congrats सौरभ भाई, आप हो चैंपियन शोडाउन 2.0 के विनर। कंप्लीट व्हाइट वॉश 7-0 भाई, एक विनिंग स्पीच तो बनता है यार।
तो सौरभ भाई ने मेरा बदला पूरा कर दिया, मैं खुश हूँ भाई, अब मैं आराम से सो सकता हूँ।
अब
No,
सौरभ
actually,
भाई को तो बदला पूरा करना ही था यार, चेस्ट्रिक्स के शॉट्स जो देखते हैं हमारे।
भाई ये सब स्क्रिप्टेड है, ये सब उसको स्क्रिप्ट दिया था हमने, वो पूरा ये रट्टा मार के अभी इधर डायलॉग बोल रहे हैं, वो स्क्रिप्टेड है, आप इतना खुश मत हो। सब स्क्रिप्टेड है यहाँ पर।
You know what?
गेम भी स्क्रिप्टेड है, गेम भी स्क्रिप्टेड है क्या?
हाँ गेम भी मुझे लग रहा है स्क्रिप्टेड ही है।
No, if I want to give like the overall like the conclusion of the tournament, then I would like to say knight cross e5 that I played in this game.
Yeah, of course. Let us come
I
back
think
to
this,
the.
yeah, I think that is a brilliant move, to be honest.
I feel the same. Let us go back. अभी ये वाला नहीं, it's not this game. ये आगे जाने से आता है क्या? Yeah, this is the game, right?
Yeah. Knight cross e5. Yeah, just go back. Yeah.
Yeah, in this position, knight e5.
Yeah, I played knight 5. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
yeah, to be honest, I did not deserve to win the 5th and 6th game
Okay, 5th and 6th
because
game.
yeah, like that one when he was 2 pawns up in the end,
Last
bishop
second, last
and,
second.
Yeah, game
and
review
I
कैसे
kind of
करते हैं?
yeah kind of tricked him.
How do you
Not
review
yeah,
the game?
not this game. Just game happened
Let us
before
show
this.
कि यार हमारे चैंपियन शो में भी ब्रिलियंसी होती है.
Yeah, one brilliance is there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, guys, see knight e5, guys. This is the move that we are talking about.
Yeah, so this is just kind of okay move because you are allowing queen h5. So this is a typical knight sacrifice on e5.
Yeah, and
But
यहाँ पे
yeah, I
उसने ये
don't.
दिया, and now we play this move, queen h5
Yeah,
check.
g6 and yeah, just take and then now g7 is
This
unstoppable.
was
Yeah,
पहले एक check दिया.
yeah, queen d4 does not change anything. Yeah, just take and now g7.
Yeah.
सौरभ भाई में एक्सप्रेशन नहीं देते, कभी जीतते हैं तो कभी एक्सप्रेशन करो, खुश खुश हुआ करो, क्या सीरियसनेस, क्या इतना क्या सीरियस?
Now what do you play over
Kabhi-
here? Knight f7. नहीं, what's the move here?
No, to be honest, I would simply take on b2 first, bishop cross b2, and then just go rook a d1.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, then I will just play rook into f8, king f7, yeah, king 7, and then rook into h8. Maybe I will just take on g8. Yeah.
Guys, चाहे बढ़िया गेम था ये. But guys, I mean, this has to be the move of the tournament, the move that made him win Champions Showdown. So of course, it's one of the special moves. So guys, ये move पे हम अपना next shot बनाएंगे ताकि जैसे सौरभ भाई हमारा shots देख के improve करते हैं.
एक बात तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा जरूर से, चैतन्य भाई थोड़े नर्वस से लग रहे थे. He was not, in his full mindset.
No, well,
थोड़े से
it's the Sunday morning for him. सुबह 7 बजे वहाँ पे. So maybe
yeah,
I
थोड़ा
think
सा
थोड़ा नींद में
I
थे.
did not get to play the best version of Chaitanya. That like I would say. Because-
Guys, I know this is like the perfect moment to end Champion Showdown. We have our top 3 winners, and you can see they are in the order. Like in our Google Meet, सबसे ऊपर में you can see Sourabh Joshi is there, who's won Champion Showdown. Below him, you can see it is Chaitanya Talpada ji, who has ended runners up, and below that it is Tapesnu Bain, who's come third, and below Tapesnu is आपका noob, जो who's come fourth in this who's come fourth in this tournament. So the top 4 players of Champion Showdown you can see over here.
सौरभ भाई आप माउस कौन सा यूज करते हो?
To be honest, I don't know. Like,
कंपनी कौन सी है? अरे यार ये बहुत जन यूज करते हैं, कितने, ये बहुत महंगा माउस है, मेरे को
नहीं,
लेने का
400 रुपए का 400.
तो
Can you
महंगा
see
नहीं
my
है क्या?
mouse?
400 रुपए का माउस
नहीं.
महंगा नहीं होता
Can
है
you see
क्या?
my
मेरे को तो
mouse?
200 रुपए का बजट है मेरा तो सिर्फ.
Can you see my
नहीं,
mouse?
मैं तो 400 लगा, ठीक है, मतलब सस्ता है तो ले लिया.
अरे सस्ता
But
कहाँ क्या?
To be honest, like 2 साल हो गए इसको और बहुत गेम जीते हैं इससे.
यही माउस यहाँ पर 1800 का है, 1800 का यही माउस.
अच्छा सेम माउस.
सेम माउस 1800 का, मतलब डॉलर से कन्वर्ट करे तो रुपीस में।
या व्हाट डू वी से.
लेना पड़ेगा आपकी तरह माउस पे, फिर हम भी चैतन्य को थोड़ा हरा सकते हैं, है ना?
पैसा लास्ट टाइम तोड़ दिया था माउस, क्या माउस तोड़ दिया था।
तोड़ दिया था, हाँ तोड़ दिया। वो स्टोरी पे भी डाला था, मैंने तोड़ दिया माउस।
अरे
जितने भी लोग ये स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो, हमारा नेक्स्ट शॉट अपलोड होगा ऑन दिस मूव 95, बिकॉज हम चाहते हैं कि जैसे सौरभ भाई हमारे शॉट्स देख के इम्प्रूव करते हैं, अभी हम भी ये पोजीशन का एक शॉट डालेंगे ताकि आप लोग भी इम्प्रूव हो सको, लाइक सौरभ भाई. वी लेट अस टेक सम इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम सौरभ भाई एंड लेट अस पोस्ट दिस मूव इन द नेक्स्ट शॉट. क्या बोलते हो सौरभ भाई?
सौरभ भाई अभी थक गए क्या?
लास्ट सेकंड गेम कीजिए ना, लास्ट सेकंड गेम।
आ जाओ,
Second last
इसके बाद गेम्स खेलते हैं इसके बाद।
आज तो छुट्टी है मेरा, तो
ये वाला गेम.
नहीं, इससे पहले वाला।
या ये गेम मैं बिल्कुल डिजर्व नहीं करता था
Yeah, yeah,
जीतना,
this was
ये
also
वाला,
a
ये
draw.
वाला, पीछे पीछे।
yeah, this was draw, like
No,
I
but
was
you know,
four
but you know,
hit.
but you know, there was one point where Chaitanya ji had actually was winning, which
Yeah.
no
Was that
and
bishop c4?
no.
Was that
Like नहीं
bishop
नहीं
c4?
नहीं नहीं ये जब फ्लैग
Middle
का
game, in the middle game.
यहाँ पे नहीं, यहाँ पे at one point he was getting a3.
Yeah, exactly. Just yeah, this. Wait. I will show you. Not here.
तो ड्रॉ है ना?
Yeah, ना ये तो
नहीं,
draw है.
मिडिल गेम में मिडिल
Wait, wait,
मिडिल
wait.
नहीं मिडिल गेम तो was पूरा तॉपसी तरबी था. मिडिल गेम में बाद में जाएंगे. यहाँ पर a3 is just winning.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, and you know what? You know, when I was commenting, I was seeing, that when the bishop and pawns are in this way, at some point, and he was very low on time. So at some point, when ऐसा कोई structure आता है, at the right time, you have to just push a3, and now you're just
Exactly.
completely winning.
Exactly. And I immediately realized, and I simply, like, I promised
Yeah,
myself not
because the
to
point
see
is that that if you push the pawn, this loses, and otherwise, I mean, you
Yes,
can just push this,
typical,
and yeah.
this typical winning thing here. So I even just said to myself that don't come to c3, go to anywhere. Like just go to e5. Yeah, this is b4, and now you'll just come to king c2, king c1, and then king b1.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
come
yeah,
back.
first you remove the bishop somewhere. Well,
Yeah, no,
not
not here. Then I have time to push the pawn.
yeah, play here, stop this pawn movement, the king comes here and just push.
Yeah, winning.
Yeah, this was,
I
he
immediately realized that it is losing for me. But yeah, of course, he was also low on clock. So I thought if he plays, then yeah, actually he deserved to win the game.
no, I mean, the game was draw the whole time. To be
No,
honest,
but just
no,
put the
the
before
point is, just look at the middle game and you'll see how the bar was dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean,
this is-
I think draw would have been the best result over here.
Exactly. For me also. Yeah.
Like now you see right now it is completely, and over here what I actually love this move was even this defensive move, bishop c6. Like, of course, this is not the best move. You could have just taken with the pawn and it's just game over.
Yeah, I was going
but
for something.
yeah, and I think the only thing you were hoping was कि वो rook से ले. This is also still winning. Like,
This is not losing for me. Yeah, this is still not winning for
and
me.
over here you have to just play rook e6. The point is
Yeah,
that
but
you
what
just
happens
attack.
if he takes the rook? Then it's bishop h6 mate. I mean queen sacrifice.
No, what?
Yeah, exactly. Rook e6 wins.
Yeah, oh yeah, rook e6 because this curry check to rook से यहाँ नहीं है, तो you just attack the rook. There cannot be a double check over here because
And yeah, even bishop e7 does not work.
yeah, because you take it with the queen.
Yeah, you just blunder the rook, which is undefended.
Yeah, and अगर ये यहाँ पे नहीं होता then also you had some ideas of this. ये mate तो हो नहीं रही है.
Draw का chance लग रहा है, but yeah, still this is not good.
Yeah, of course, this is not good.
Yeah,
I don't
but yeah,
know.
bishop c6 was just kind of throw
Yeah,
off.
and the point is that how the game went. I mean, now White is suddenly winning out of nowhere, and then we just see the bar dancing the entire game. Look at the bar; it's always going up down. We had no idea what's going on, and towards
वो
and
bishop
of
end
course.
game होता तो मैं तो ड्रॉ ऑफर ही करता, एक्सेप्ट करो रिजेक्ट करो, बट मैं ड्रॉ ऑफर करता, मैं खेलता भी नहीं है पोजीशन।
Just look at the bar, like हर alternate move में ऊपर नीचे आ रही थी, and then
Yes.
towards the end जब ये stabilize हुआ in an opposite color bishop end game, then we call it's going to be a draw, but probably Chaitanya has that slight edge where he can just on time.
I missed rook c2. Yeah, wait. Just go back. I missed rook c2. Yeah, rook c2 wins just.
Yeah, rook c2 is again winning. I mean, bar
But
to ऊपर
the
नीचे.
point was I was low on time, so I was trying to not lose.
एक मिनट, rook c2 क्वीन टेक्स।
हाँ तो ठीक है ना, क्वीन मिल रहा है ना। नहीं, rook c2 queen takes, queen from g2 comes.
अच्छा क्वीन उधर था क्या? अरे भाई मैं भी पूरा क्या बोलूं मैं।
आप चेस वीक से शॉट्स नहीं देखते हो ना भाई?
अरे मेरे को देखना भी नहीं है ना भाई, जितना था वो भी चला जाएगा मेरा। तो
बट
सौरभ
या
भाई इसके बाद आ जाओ, गेम खेलते हैं, आपको हराते हैं, चलो
अरे
सौरभ।
खाना खाना है प्लीज।
सबको खाना
वो
खाना है भाई, इट्स
सबको क्या
8:30।
है, सब चेस की भूख रखो ना, खाने की क्या भूख रखते हो, चेस के लिए भूख
नहीं नहीं,
रखो।
फूड इज
क्या
मोर
है
इम्पोर्टेंट।
आप।
या एंड देन
और
यहाँ
you know,
पे,
like yesterday also I won my OTB tournament. So
ओ
I finished third.
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस।
I won this beautiful trophy. Like
कौन सा फेडरेटेड था?
no college tournament. Like
अच्छा कॉलेज टूर्नामेंट, कॉलेज में तो आप सबसे टॉप सीड रहोगे ना?
नहीं एक बंदा आया फर्स्ट ईयर में 2100।
उसको हरा दिया आपने?
नहीं वो फर्स्ट आया ना, मैं
गाइस
थर्ड आया।
गाइस यू नो व्हाई हमारे जो कॉलेज का फेस्ट होता था जवोत्सव, यू नो व्हाई आई कुड नेवर
Wait
कम
wait
फर्स्ट।
wait 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 wait. Mrinal is from Kolkata, right?
या
So वो भी कोलकाता से। His name is Pronoy Sahu.
नाम सुना सुना लग रहा है, बट आई डोंट नो हिम।
और बच्चा है फर्स्ट ईयर में तो he is
But you
2100.
know, during my college days, we had a fest called Zavotsav. Do you know why I could never win that fest?
या बहुत सारे strong players.
No, no, because one of my batchmates, मेरे class में पढ़ता था मेरे साथ. I faced him in the finals. Can you guess what his name is?
He should be an IM or GM.
Grandmaster Diptan Ghosh.
Oh,
So
Nityan Ghosh.
yeah, so what happened was that in Zavotsav, I reached the finals from this end. वहां से he reached the finals, and then there was just no point of me competing. I am like यार GM के साथ पढ़ गया finals, and I tried my best. Of course, it was actually a close game, but of course he like in the end game he completely outclassed me. I mean
तुम लोग
like
के कॉलेज में कम से कम ट्रॉफी वगैरह तो रख रहे हैं, मैं हमारे कॉलेज में तो टॉप 2 को प्राइज रहता है हमेशा। और मैं कैसा है, मैं जो हम लोग का इंट्रा होता है और एक इंटर होता है, इंट्रा में मैं सेकंड आया था, उसमें भी प्राइज मनी इतना कम था, ट्रॉफी तो था ही नहीं, वो तो भूल ही जाओ। और इंटर में थर्ड आया इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग में, क्योंकि टॉप जो फर्स्ट आया वो 1700 या 1800 कुछ फीडे था, सेकंड जो आया वो 1600 फीडे था, थर्ड में आया, और उन लोग ने सिर्फ टॉप 2 को प्राइज दिया। मैं बोला हटाओ यार, खेलना क्यों है फिर कॉलेज के लिए भाई, क्या है ये?
but
मेरे टाइम पर भी
भी
ऐसा।
अच्छा
नहीं,
मिला
but
तो है कम से कम।
before I end the stream, I mean all of you, I would like some words about this tournament Champions Showdown concept कैसा लगा, and of course next time we do it in a more structured way. हम लोग पहले से शेड्यूल बना के देंगे. We are planning to add some bullet segment also, maybe one
तो
plus
एक
one
फिर
भी
बुलेट
ऐड करेंगे.
सेगमेंट अगर ऐड करोगे ना, मेरे हिसाब से, मेरे सजेशन में, अगर आप बुलेट सेगमेंट ऐड कर रहे हो ना, तो 4+1 हटा देना
हाँ
फिर,
वही we are planning to remove
हाँ
4+1, 5+1, 3+1, 1+1 करने का प्लान है.
हाँ
And but anyways वो तो बाद में डिस्कस कर लेंगे. But tell us your experience and your thoughts about this concept and this
सबसे
format.
पहले विनर।
Yeah, we can start with Saurabh.
तो सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये रही कि I got to know a lot of good players. Like I didn't know anyone before the tournament. Like I didn't know even Mrinal. So I just texted him before the tournament that I also wanted to play. But then I got to know a lot of strong players like Mrinal,
भाई
Chaitanya Bhai,
ये
Kapil
कॉल में
Bhai.
स्ट्रॉन्ग प्लेयर तो सिर्फ एक ही है.
भाई आप तो मुझे पहले से, मृणाल से
ब-
पहले जानते थे सौरभ भाई, ये क्या
भाई
बोल रहे हो
एक
आप?
सेकंड, भाई एक
इन्वेट
सेकंड.
फिर इन्वेट
But
फिर
no,
ये क्या है भाई?
wait. Before you continue, I have a question. ये कॉल में स्ट्रॉन्ग प्लेयर तो मुझे एक ही लग रहा है भाई.
नहीं, like everybody strong. दिन होता है सबका, सबका दिन होता है. वो कभी कभी हो जाता है मेरा दिन.
हाँ वो सही बोल रहे हैं, मृणाल भाई सही बोल, सबसे पहले सौरभ, सेकंड में चैतन्य, थर्ड में मैं, फोर्थ में मृणाल। हाँ वो तो उस हिसाब से तो सही बोल रहा है।
I agree. I mean 7-0 कभी हुआ ही नहीं था. So anyways, Saurabh, you can go ahead.
और
Hala
उसके
for
बाद
every reason.
जो लोअर रेटेड थे लाइक पवन जोशी भाई और शुभम भाई, वो भी काफी
अच्छा खेल रहे थे, right?
हाँ like we cannot
No,
take
but
them.
yeah, no, they are also good players. They are federated players.
They're-
Both of them are
the-
close to 1500. So
exactly.
don't go by chess.com
Fede-
ratings.
फेडरेटेड पवन
Yeah,
जोशी।
both are federated. One is 1480, the other is 1460. So both are close to 1500. And yeah, like they are strong players. Like don't go by chess.com rating. My brother is rated 1600 on like FIDE, but his chess.com rating is around 1400 because he doesn't play much and he's not like very much habituated to online chess. So yeah, it can happen with some players.
Yeah, online chess is completely different from offline.
Right, right, right.
That is true. और बस उसके बाद बहुत सारे गेम्स खेले और कुछ सीखने को मिला. दिस इज द लाइक ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस फॉर मी. बहुत सारे गेम्स से सीखा, बहुत सारे गेम्स में ट्रिक्स लगाया, बिकॉज दैट इज द ओनली
This was a live
पार्ट.
example, Bishop C6.
Yeah, so trick is like the only thing that I like in chess, because yeah, I mean whenever you're in trouble, like you have to use all the resources that you have. That is the only thing that chess has taught me. जो भी है आपके पास उससे ही आप अपना काम चलाओ maximum में. Even if you're losing, you have to figure
Right,
out a way.
right.
You lose in like least possible way.
Coming to you, Chaitanya bhai.
अच्छा रहा एक्सपीरियंस, नए नए प्लेयर से मिला वही अच्छा है। वो अपने से ज्यादा रेटिंग से खेलने का कुछ मजा ही कुछ अलग है।
Guys, our tournament has gone international because
आप तो गुजराती लग रहे हो.
Chaitanya bhai
आप
Surat se hai.
गुजराती.
He is Gujarati,
Okay, he's Gujarati.
but he is in Canada right now. He is shifted to Canada. So हमारा tournament Champions Showdown has gone international because we have participants from even Canada now, guys.
और एक आध महीने से अभी तो पूरा नया नया चल रहा है, मतलब नया नया मॉल, नया नया एनवायरमेंट, कॉलेज, सब कुछ नया ही है।
So
बढ़िया है सर.
Tapesnu bhai, coming to you. कुछ experience बताओ apart from you breaking mouses, कुछ you can share good as well as bad
वो तो
experiences.
ठीक है, अभी
We
उस
all
पे
know
नहीं
the
आते
bad
अभी.
experience. We all know the bad
उस पे नहीं
experience. Now
आते
tell
अभी
the good
फिलहाल तो.
experience.
बट हाँ, ऐसे टूर्नामेंट तो बहुत अच्छा था एक्सपीरियंस. ये आइडिया बहुत अच्छा था, ये जो प्लान बनाया. और फिलहाल वैसे तो कुछ कंप्लेन नहीं है, बट क्योंकि फिर अभी आप बोल रहे हो कि नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट से स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में करेंगे सब. बट मेरे हिसाब से टूर्नामेंट अभी जैसे ये चल रहा था, इसके बीच में एक और कोई टूर्नामेंट ना ही खेले तो बेहतर है. लाइक अभी जैसे चैंपियन शोडाउन के बीच में आप प्रूफ ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट, वो मैं जानता हूँ वो जरूरी था, बट मैं बोल रहा हूँ नेक्स्ट टाइम जब अगर अब कोई टूर्नामेंट अभी जैसे चैंपियन शोडाउन करेंगे तो उस बीच में कोई टूर्नामेंट ना, क्योंकि कैसा है ये चैंपियन शोडाउन जो होता है ठंडा भी पड़ जाता है कभी कभी कि लाइक अभी इतना लाइक अभी बहुत टाइम बात करोगे तो लाइक इतना ये नहीं होता है ना फिर तो. बट
Right, right.
एनीवेज ऐसे तो एक्सपीरियंस तो बहुत अच्छा था वैसे.
मुझे भी बहुत मजा आया. I also got to meet the new people and I also got some players for TCK fan club like the winner of our tournament. So that is also some great news. Next Saturday probably we'll see Sourabh Joshi play for TCK and crush the field. So yeah, Sourabh bhai, next Saturday हमें हैट्रिक करना है साथ में.
हाँ, लेके आओ चेस फ्री का ये अपना क्या बोलते हैं मृणाल भाई, लेके आओ जितने हो सकते स्ट्रॉन्ग प्लेयर लेकर, क्योंकि मैं जिस प्लेयर्स के साथ आऊंगा ना आप समझ जाओ.
सौरभ भाई देखो हमें ओपन चेतावनी मिल रही है, हमें अब नेक्स्ट टाइम हैट्रिक तो करना पड़ेगा ना भाई.
बिल्कुल.
And
सौरभ भाई आ जाओ.
you know what, today I know कि आज यहाँ से दो लोग बहुत खुश जाने वाले हैं. I mean there are two players who have had Thala for a reason 7-0 scores against two players. So there are two players who are going to go very happy today. And अब Saturday को जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Maybe we can have another 7-0, 0-7. होने के लिए कुछ भी हो सकता है. This is chess. This is online chess. One mouse slip can cost you a game. One mouse slip can even cost you, from reaching a finals in the tournament. होने के लिए तो chess में, given it's online, there are a lot of factors, internet, mouse slip. But honestly, like jokes apart, I completely enjoyed this tournament. I got to meet all the new players like Sourabh bhai, Pawan Joshi, Vivek Joshis, all the three Joshis, even Chaitanya bhai ko main I got to meet him through this tournament. And what I understood is that that ये जो chess हमारी community है, it's a very small community. जैसे कि पार्थ भाई खेल रहे थे, then it so turned out that Parth and Chaitanya knew each other. And then it so turned out that that Sourabh Joshi I think also I don't know आपने कहाँ से reach out किया था हमें, but like it turns out that there are so many people who already knew each other from before.
Yeah,
So
actually, I know Lokesh bhai very well. I met him in the Olympiad last Olympiad, 44th Olympiad जो
right,
अपने इंडिया में हुआ था. तब मैं मतलब जानता था उनको, मैं 5 साल से हूँ शायद से, क्योंकि फेसबुक पे काफी मतलब बात
Instagram.
होती रहती है, ऐसे मीम्स वगैरह वो शेयर करते हैं, तो चेस वेस भी करते हैं, तो बाकी मिलना एक बार हुआ उनसे.
Yeah, so what I feel is that the best part about this was that that although we knew each other like कि हाँ लोकेश भाई जानते थे, ये जानते थे, but as a community I think everybody was able to come together, play a tournament. Like I hope सबको मजा आया हो. Like there was some fun and still excitement थे कुछ games में. For example, there was even one game which which went into the Armageddon. There was some very close games like Tapesnu and Chaitanya जी का ही देख लो. It was like 7-5 or something like 6.5 5.5 ऐसा कुछ हुआ था.
ये घूम फिर के हम मेरे पे ही आता है
No,
हमेशा।
no, no, the point is that, that some of the games are very close. Some of the games went till Armageddon. Some went till the 11th game, 12th game. Like one of your games went till the last game of the like no the 12 games tak gaya. Some games went till 10, 11. There were some one-sided games as well. But even though the games were one-sided, no, like even if you look at this finals, the scoreline said it was 7-0, but most of the games were very close. Like like the bars were dancing. Like there were some forced moves. We saw some brilliancies. So overall मेरे को बहुत मजा आया, like to be honest. And अभी जब चैंपियन शोडाउन हम लोग करेंगे, maybe we will start from maybe October. In 2 weeks I'll plan out the entire concept. We'll probably try to schedule it, like ऐसा schedule करेंगे to ensure that that everything happens at a fixed time and stuff. So we'll take हम लोग players से पहले से schedule बना के रखेंगे. So I think we can structure it in a better way. That is what personally I felt in terms of organizing. And I think to some extent आप सब भी agree करोगे that it's always good to have a structured tournament than an unstructured one. So guys,
Yeah,
with
for
that,
sure.
yeah. So guys, with that, we have come to the end of Champions Showdown 2.0. The winners, all the three winners are right here with us right now. First, second, third, यहीं पे है. It was a great tournament, and guys, within 1 week, आपके memberships आपको मिल जाएंगे. I will raise a request to chess.com आज ही, and by 8 to 10 days, I think that is the time they take usually. I'm not sure जल्दी भी आ सकता है, but you guys will get the memberships very soon. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for playing this tournament, for taking out time. I know it was good to meet all of you. Honestly, I made some good friends, I would say.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
very much. Yeah.
yeah. So
Amazing.
Thank you.
yeah, so
Thank
with
Enjoyed
you.
it.
that, I'll just end the stream, guys. Jitne bhi log
Bye
aaye,
everyone.
thank you so much, and bye, guys, and congrats once again,
Bye.
Saurabh,
Thank you.
Chaitanya.